odd ideas with that, go and watch that video first. What I thought of like the world is like use that much kind of thing. I don't want to go with like Man City, Chelsea. So now the whole point of this career mode would Leicester. I'll have all the new signings in. As you can see, there players on the bench that Leicester has signed as well. Kante will be gone. So if you want to see Kante, then don't pick Leicester. So this is just an idea, so you guys can think about. So there's 3 teams in the Prem, so that was one of them. Next team in the Premier League is Southampton. Now, the reason for this career mode is they've just lost Ronald Koeman. They've lost Sadio Mane, and they've lost loads of good players over the years. They've lost Wanyama as well in this summer. Lost loads of good players over the years, like Ricky Lambert was good for Southampton, he's not good anymore. Lallana, who else? Dejan Lovren went. Yeah, Schneiderlin as well. What? Who?
Pella.
Oh, did you lose Pella this summer?
Yeah.
Okay, they've lost Pella as well. Then I personally didn't know about that. Either way, I'm going to try and make Southampton great again. If we do Ronald Koeman in the team that made Southampton such a positive side. There was a really positive side last season, despite losing so many players. And this season, I don't know how they're going to cope. They've lost so many good players. I don't know how they're going to cope this season, but it depends how the manager works with the players and see what he does. Last but not least would be where are they? Oh no, just gone past it. West Ham. Now, the reason for this career mode is they've just got into Europe places, and I think West Ham are personally going to be a strong force in the Premier League in real life this season. So I want to try and get West Ham into the top 4 and try and fight for Champions League in 2 seasons, which that's what I want to do. So I want to do 2 seasons with any of these clubs, trying to do as much as I can in the first season and then do a lot in the second. But obviously if you pick Leicester, then I'm going to have to go into Champions League in the first season, because they will be in Champions League next season, won't they? So, you know, it's only right. So, and if you pick West Ham as well, I'm going into Europa League with West Ham as well, just saying. Right, now that's the 3 teams out the Prem. League 1. I don't really want to do teams out of League 1, but I'm just giving you guys ideas to see if you guys want to see the team out of the French League. Then these are going to be the teams that I would do out League 1. Oh, my bad. Would be them, LOSC Lille. They've lost Hazard, and then since they've lost Hazard, they've gone down the drain. Let's be honest, they haven't been very good. Mind you, they can't really win the league with PSG controlling it, can they? So that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to try and beat PSG to the League 1 title, and then try and do as much as I can in Champions League the season after. So that's what I'm aiming to do, that in that career mode. Lyon. Now, this season of one that I'm trying to beat PSG to the title, but also I think them in Champions League in the first season, so I'm going to try and win Champions League with Lyon in first season, and then try and defend it in the second season. If I don't win it in the first season, then I'm going to try and win it in the second, where I've strengthened the team up and done the rest of it. The last team is not PSG. Where am I? Oh, there they are. Toulouse. Now, they've got a few decent players. Ben Yedder, Braithwaite. They've got a few decent players in there that I'd really want to use. So this is not the best side, but I'll try and finish like in Champions League places and try and get into their next season, or even Europa League places to try and go in there next season. Now, off to Bundesliga. Now, Borussia Dortmund is going to be the first choice. Now, this might sound stupid because they're a very strong force in the Bundesliga, but Bayern Munich are the strongest force. Let's be honest, in real life, Bayern Munich are the strongest force. So I'm going to try and beat Bayern Munich to that title, and I'm going to see how they would survive without Gundogan and Mkhitaryan in like the league with them. So I'm going to try and win the Champions League either the first season or the second season, but I think I'm in Europa League in the first season anyway, so I can't really do that in the first season. Borussia Mönchengladbach. Now, people might think I'm copying off MGH if, like, you've watched him before, but I'm not. It's just I had to pick 3 teams from each league, and this turned out to be one of them. They look like a very decent side. 3 at the back would not be my formation if I was managing them. That would be a definite no-no. And I would at least have a left mid at left mid instead of a left back. So that would need a lot of doing, and I'll try and win like the Champions League in the first season, because I think the game put in the Champions League on FIFA 16. And last but not least, Schalke. There you go. They've just lost Leroy Sané. They've still got a few players in there like Maya, Sam, Geese, Stasic, Farman. Again, win the Champions League, win the league, try and even win the domestic cup. Where I'll probably simulate that anyway. And that'll be it for Bundesliga. Italian league. It would be this one in the Spanish league, right? So, first team in here would be not Juventus. It would be Inter Milan. Now, Inter Milan have dropped over the last few years, and I'm starting to feel a bit bad for Inter Milan, because them losing some players and struggling in leagues and stuff like that, and I want to make them great again. Now, this will be the same with the next team, AC Milan. Now, thinking about it, they were 3-0 up on Liverpool in a 2005 Champions League final. And now look where they are. They can't even get into the Champions League. Never mind to the Champions League final. They really need to get back into European, like, you know what I mean, European, I don't know what it's called anymore. And last but not least would be Roma. Now, this would be very fun. It would be very fun. It's just so sweaty. El Shaarawy, Salah, Nainggolan, Pjanic, who would be at Juventus, because I'd obviously do all the signings from that league before I do it, like before I do the career mode. So it would be Juventus when we do. Is it Juventus we've gone to?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be Juventus. So we wouldn't have him. They've just lost him as well, which is a massive loss. So I might try and bring in another centre mid, and then again try and win the Champions League in 2 seasons. Try and beat Juventus to the league title. And that's it from the Italian league. Actually no, there's another one. Dutch league. Now, Ajax. This might be an easy career mode, but I'm not aiming to win the league here. It's Eredivisie. Who cares about the league here, really? I want to win the Champions League with a Dutch side. Now, Ajax would be a very young side to use. Rijderveld, Milik, would be tons of decent young players in there. Might even make a few replacements, and you never know, might sometime win the Champions League. Next team would be Feyenoord. Now, Elia's just gone back to Feyenoord, hasn't he?
Who?
Elia.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so Elia's just gone back to Feyenoord, so he should be a strong force next season in the Eredivisie. And Van Beek at the back as well. I've heard he's something decent as a centre back. But Dirk Kuyt would have to get replaced out of that team, I'm sorry, but he just would. PSV, another young team, another team that I'll try and win the Champions League with. Try and beat Ajax to the Netherlands title as well, just for a little bit of fun. That'll be it for the Netherlands League. Now, Spanish League is the last league of all of them, and the first team would be. It's not Barcelona or Real Madrid. I want to say that now. Now, it's something that Adam has done before. Malaga. It seemed like a decent career mode to be doing. I'd probably go into the Europa League with Malaga and then try the Champions League afterwards. But I don't think I'll get anywhere in the Champions League, but it would be worth a try. But the main objective with Malaga would be to try and win the Spanish League with Lille. And next team would be Sevilla. Now, they've got Conor Planker in, got Kachariak leaving the club, which would be a big loss for them because they had a solid midfield with him there. And I might have to bring in like a new CDM. The defence is fine. Wingers decent enough. I might have to replace Vitolo because he ain't the fastest. Ever Benega isn't the best either, so I might have to replace him. But that's the whole point. And the last but not least would either well, I've done Valencia before, so it'll be Villarreal. Now, they've just lost Mario Suarez to Barcelona, and that means I'd have to bring in a very good winger for him, and because he's a very good player to be losing. So, I'll try and win Champions League with them. Not first season because they'll be in the Europa League, but second season I would try. And I'll try and win the League Vivia in the first season and focus on the Europa League. And that'll be it for this episode, guys. If you've got any more, even like Besiktas, Fenerbahce, or anyone like that, if you want to see like someone different, then leave a comment down below. If you like one of my suggestions or one of my ideas in the leagues, comment either the league or the team out the league to like vote for that team. If I don't get enough votes, then I will pick the team myself, so you may as well try and get what you want. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you're new around here, subscribe. And from me and Adam, peace.
Peace.